Hello, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is just a little live broadcast for today, which is October the 10th, 2024. So 1010. We have the King of Fire. That's the King of Wands, the Seven of Water, the Seven of Cups, and the 10 of Earth, the 10 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of focus going on in regards to making a decision with what it is that you want in your life at this moment, this time, this place. That King of Fire is motivated and ambitious, very, very focused on being the leader, on really stepping out of one's comfort zone to ask for advice in regards to what am I capable of doing? What am I capable of manifesting? What am I capable of creating? And that Seven of Cups says, well, anything. You're capable of achieving and receiving anything as long as you stop procrastinating. And I think that's a big, huge deal for all of us. I think that we all at a time or two or 10 procrastinate. Oh, look, there's two moons. Procrastinate because we fear failure, right? But this stop procrastinating, this moving forward, this choosing your wants, needs, dreams, desires puts you in a place of a very happy, financially secure life. So with the advice of stop procrastinating, with that motivation, with that focus, with that asking the questions that need to be asked and doing the research that needs to be done, you step out there and you really knock it just out of the ballpark. I mean, very happy, very abundant, very, very fulfilled, very determined, very passionate. So let's see what our tea leaf cards are. So we have Gavel. This, you could be winning a court case. The gavel is involvement with the law. So you could be winning a court case. You could be going before a judge. You could start doing research on something that involves litigation, that involves a court case. We have wind chimes. This is peace and harmony. And we have chair filled, someone new entering your life. So I really feel like you are becoming more focused on the things that you want and need. You're becoming more focused and more determined on manifesting and creating. You're becoming more motivated, more idealistic. It's almost as if the fantasy life that you have wanted for yourself becomes reality because you're doing the work that needs to be done in order to put your best foot forward, in order to create, to manifest. It's kind of like visualization towards manifestation. And then that 10 of Earth, that 10 of Pentacles is that manifestation of what it is that you've been wanting, needing, and desiring. We have a very happy life, financial security, finding magic in the little things, celebrating, enjoying. We have a family here of fairies. Everyone just seems to be glowing, right? We have the fairy here all in green, which talks about being thankful for everything that you have and showing gratitude. The blue here is about our throat chakra, speaking up, speaking our truth. The purple is the connection with spirit and source. The white is coming from a place of peace, abundance, prosperity. There's all sorts of growth, all sorts of butterflies. So you are really creating here the life that you truly, 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 truly desire. And that gavel, it just really feels that there is a decision that needs to be made here, regardless if this is something that involves the judicial system or if it's you making command decisions. This is you being put in a position of authority to make the command decisions, to focus on what you want, to get motivated, to get ambitious, to move forward, and to start creating and manifesting. We have the Seven of Water here, which is the Seven of Cups. We're being a lot more nurturing and empathy and compassion towards our wants, needs, dreams, and desires. We have all of this yellow and this red and this blue. Red standing in your power. Hello, Eliana. The yellow, intuition, the orange, the creativity, the blue, the connection with spirit and source. So I really feel that you are taking the time to focus on your wants, needs, dreams, desires, standing in a position of authority, truly allowing the peace and harmony to come into your life. The chair being filled is someone entering your life, right? So this could be a new friendship, a new relationship, a new partnership, business partnership. Maybe that's what the gavel is all about, signing a contract for something. But whatever it is, it's bringing about a time of peace and harmony. So that is, I guess, all we could really ask for, right? To kind of step up to the plate and focus and get motivated and really start looking at our life from a perspective of what can be beneficial for me at this moment, and really start nurturing that idea, start nurturing that opportunities, and stop procrastinating. Put a fire underneath that ass and let's get moving, because where you're going toward is meeting new people, new opportunities, abundant and prosperous time, connection to spirit and source, gratitude, speaking your truth, peace, growth, beauty, and moving in many different directions here. This just isn't a straightforward thing. This is expansion. This is really allowing yourself to expand and open many, many, many doors. I know, Eliana, for the last 2 days, it's been all about procrastination. I have felt so lost over the last 2 days. What I should be doing, how I should be doing it. Is this enough? Should I be doing something else? Am I good? I mean, yeah, it's been just a whole gamut of emotions for me over here in regards to what I should be doing and where I should and how, and the what's, where's, when's, why's, and how's of it all. Let's do the him and her thing. I have a little bit of time. So the pencil will be him. The pen will be her. All right. And we'll be using the, we'll be using the Game of Thrones tarot, because why not? Because why not? All right. The Game of Thrones tarot. Him. Oh, there he goes. Flew on the flow. All right. Him. Oh, come on. Him. Her. Winter is coming. Her. Oh, she got the Empress. Look at that. She's gotten the Empress quite a few times, I think. Oh, the Hierophant. So let's see. Him. We're in a collaboration with others. There's a little back and forth in this collaboration, though. And that Page of Swords can be a little drama, right? So there is this misunderstanding, or a lot of people getting together to try to come up with something more, some more ideas, more opportunities. But it seems like there's a struggle with the Nine of Spears. There's a wall there. You see that? There's like a wall, and it's unpenetrable. There's no moving forward, right? Build a wall. There it is. And that Page of Swords is just drama. So there's something going on. And there's ideas on how to get through whatever the hesitation is, or how to get through whatever the whatever that block is, right? How do we get on the other side of that? And the Page of Swords is just drama being caused from that. And it's interesting that they used Varys. Varys, was that his name? As the Hierophant, because he's the one that had all the little birds, right? He's the one that had all the little spies. And Daenerys as the Empress, and the Page of Coins. So there's opportunity here with the Page of Coins. It's new opportunity. It's fresh. It's new. It's exciting. It's profitable. And her being the Empress, moving in that position that gives birth to new opportunities, to new things. And then the Hierophant, it kind of feels like her people kind of helping her along the way, right? Giving her ideas on how to stay in this position of, how to stay in this position of authority, how to stay in this position of power, how to stay in this position of being on the right side of, the right side of the other side, right? Giving her guidance. The thing was, though, with him was that it especially in Game of Thrones, that he gets killed in the end. He betrays her and he dies by dragon fire. But here's the concern. Here's the concern. He rode both sides of the fence. Whatever benefited him is who he worked for, right? So Viserys in Game of Thrones was actually the ear to Joffrey's mother, Cersei, right? And to her husband, which was the king. So, and then when there was a falling out there, he went over to Daenerys' side. And when it was found out that he betrayed Daenerys, and he's the one that told her that he sent messages back to the other party saying that she was coming, right? She's on her way with the dragons and all of her minions. She killed him for it. She killed him for it. And so it's kind of like there is this uncertainty on what side of the fence best represents this particular person, right? So they can be on this side of the fence if it looks better, or this side of the fence if it looks better. So it's all a political game. So let's do one card in the middle. The Five of Coin. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. Why do I feel the need that I have to look up the representation? There just seems to be something very, I just looked it up in my other deck. When I look at this particular Five of Pentacles, for some reason, there was a feeling in me to kind of stop, right? Stop. Don't go any further. It was like this energy of really not wanting to talk about it, right? So the Five of Pentacles is feeling cast out, feeling abandoned or alone. I'll show you what it looks like in the Everyday Witch. The Five of Pentacles is a feeling of you making a decision and other people not liking that decision. So there is this energy of looking for sanctuary, feeling like cast out, abandoned, alone. The lantern that she carries with her in the Five of Pentacles, and we can see she's begging. So in this particular card, she's blind and she's begging. So she's unable to see the opportunity before her. She's unable to see the abundance all around her. And she's got this lantern and it's trying to illuminate the way. And the lantern is the lantern of the hermit. So there is this, and inside of the hermit's lantern is the star. And the star is dreams coming true. But we never get to that point because we're so focused on the lack of that we don't actually see the abundance within, right? So even though this may look successfully one-sided, I kind of feel that there is a little, this Hierophant in this is just, it's giving that mole energy. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is all about the drama energy. So it almost feels like that there's someone inside kind of offering misinformation to both sides to kind of maybe give one side information that the other side is doing bad and other side information that they need to do this in order. And then that side goes above and beyond what is necessarily needed and finds themselves in a pickle. And then the you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just, ooh, scandalous. Right. But that is politics, isn't it? Politics is all scandalous. Scandal, 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 scandal. So the Five of Pentacles energy is interesting because it almost seems like there are people that are blind to whatever is going on. The intrigue, the drama, the lies, the manipulation, the deception. I mean, I'm sure that you have heard. I'm sure that you know about the hurricane that hit North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, Georgia. And I'm sure you've heard the rumors that came out of one side, or Helene and Milton, the rumors that came out of one side that all of this was being done, and then the rumors that come out of the other side that nothing was being done, and then the rumors that were down the middle where the public was saying, you know, we don't have this, and we don't have this, and we don't have this, and we haven't seen this, and we haven't seen that. And I think that we as the people get our information from many, many different places. And I think we try to pick and choose what information sounds realistic. And I think that we're actually pretty blind to the reality of what is going on, because each of these people want to be seen with their best foot forward. They want to be seen as the liable candidate, the successor, the person that is going to change everything for the best. And we never really see, only what they choose for us to see, the reality of what is, right? We never see that. So I kind of feel like across the board, there is this control, as you say, of the narrative. And I think there's scandal within each, and there's drama within each. But there is also this inability to kind of, for us, the people on the outside looking in, to see what's really happening and what's really going on. So that's kind of interesting. Ooh, scandal. Hiss, hiss. Pitchforks and sticks. Pitchforks and sticks. So there we have it. It was sort of, kind of, wasn't it? All right. So, yeah, that was that. Would you like a quick reading from the Game of Thrones deck? Ooh. Ooh. Game of Thrones. Look at all of those wands. There's some serious, fast-moving, successful energy here. The Three of Spears. If you can imagine, the Three of Spears reminds me of, if you can build it, they will come. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. And that Page of Swords is just that new energy, that new opportunity, new creative, the Page of Wands, I'm sorry, new opportunity, new creative energy. We can see the spear going up. So it's almost like this opportunity and this new creative energy is coming from a divine source. And looking out across this ocean, this sea, and it's kind of like imagining one being in charge, one being in a place of their own creation. And then that Eight of Wands just kind of takes you there really fast. So it's kind of like if you can imagine it, if you can envision it, it can happen. It can happen. I mean, if we envision a dragon, and I know a lot of people like to think about that on the surface, right? Well, if I have envisioned a dragon wouldn't appear. If you envisioned a dragon, and then 24 hours after your envisioning of a dragon, you were scrolling through the internet and saw a ginormous dragon, does that count? You know what I'm saying? Or do you have to feel it, see it, touch it, taste it in order to have faith in your ability to create and manifest? So that's an interesting question. Let's do me. Oh my goodness gracious. There is nothing in this deck that is good. So the World card. Have you seen Game of Thrones? Have you seen it? So in Game of Thrones, there was this thing called the Moon Door. And there was so we have the moon, and it was called the Moon Door. And the Moon Door, so Catelyn Stark's sister was queen of this place, way on top of this mountain, way up there. And the Moon Door is what they threw their enemies out of. And this was so far up in the sky that it was like you couldn't really see the ground. So the Moon Door would open and out they would go. So the depiction of using this as the moon, which is moon representing seeing things that are unseen, is really interesting. It's kind of like throwing you out in the deep end, just pushing you out there, and you expecting to be open to seeing things that or experiencing things that you've never seen or experienced before. Does that make sense? But there's a block there though. And for me there is. I mean, for me, it's been kind of a difficult last few days for me, because like I said, there's a lot of uncertainty here, and a lot of uncertainty and a lot of insecurity, and I don't know. I don't know. And so that Nine of Wands, I kind of feel, is that wall that I have built up around myself, and Spirit is saying, well, if you're able to get across that, then good. This is on the other side of that, and this is what is beneficial from that. So if you're able to really see what we are trying to get you to see, instead of still building walls because of the fear and insecurity and uncertainty and procrastination, then perhaps we can really get somewhere. So I kind of feel that is, and I don't know. It's interesting. It's very interesting. So I don't know. I hope it's good news too. All right. So that is that. I am going to go make dinner now. And maybe another day I'll come on earlier and have more than just you and I. But until then, I'll talk to you in the morning. or I'll send your reading to you in the morning. So take care and thank you. Bye.